The next part of income is going to be passive income. If you do not have passive income yet, that is okay. But the goal is going to be to generate passive income in some way. So while you are exchanging your time for money over here, you also have income coming in over here. Hello, my beautiful humans. What's up? What's happening? How is everybody doing? Y'all, I promised you we were going to talk more about money. So here we are talking about the foundation of your money. This is going to be your net income every single month. So I'm going to roll through this information. I'm going to try to keep this 7 minutes and under. So we're going to stick right to the point and get through this. So if y'all could do me a favor, if y'all are catching me live, drop that word live in the comments below. If y'all are catching that replay, go ahead and drop below that hashtag replay. If you are new to my broadcast, make sure you drop that word new in the comments below. We are simultaneously streaming on Facebook and Instagram. So I'm going to be looking back and forth a little bit. But I wanted to bring you guys this value. I promised you we were going to take a deeper dive into money, whether it be budgeting, finances, paying off debt, impulse buying, changing your money story, changing your money habits, figuring out what your money habits are, all the things. So this is going to be the very first video in the series where we talk about your income versus your expenses and we figure out what is your net income, because you cannot change your financial future if you don't even know where you are starting. If you don't know if you're starting at negative $50,000, negative $100,000, negative $5,000, positive $100, if you don't know where you are starting, it is impossible to get the directions to where you need to go. And so that's what I want to start off with you guys today, okay? So we are going to be talking about income versus expenses and figuring out what your net income is. My goal is within the next 30 days is to have a downloadable PDF for you to fill out so you can plug in your exact numbers on every single income, every single piece of expenses, and you can figure out what your net income is. So you have it written down on a piece of paper and you can see it black and white in front of you. Okay, so that is exactly what we are going to be talking about today, because I want to make sure that you guys know where you are starting so we can head in a positive direction. Okay, so if you guys are excited about that, do me a favor and drop me a yes in the comments below and let's hop on into this. Okay, the foundation of your finances really comes down to two things, okay? Income and expenses. These are two very, very important numbers when it comes to your financial journey. If you do not know these two numbers, it's going to be very hard to radically transform your finances. If that makes sense, drop me a yes in the comments below, okay? So why do we care about income versus expenses? This is the foundation of your current finances and your future wealth. If you are looking to build wealth for your family, drop the word wealth in the comments below for me, okay? The only way to change your finances, there's only two things that you can do. Okay? I know there's a lot of things out there, but changing your finances really comes down to two things. Increasing your income or decreasing your expenses, or radically transform and do both. Okay? So increase your income or decrease your expenses or do both. Those are basically your options, okay? So I want you guys to write this down. Your finances come down to a very, very simple formula. Now, we're not talking about investing yet. We're just talking about getting our money right, being back in control of our money, putting our money to work for us, and changing our financial future. We're not talking about investment yet. So your current finances come down to this formula. Income minus expenses equals your net income. That's all it comes down to. The only way to change the formula is to increase your income or decrease your expenses or do a combination of the two things. Okay? So let's talk about income here really quickly, okay? Hey, Marissa. Hey, Kim. Thank you guys so much for hopping on. Hello, Sheila and Britt. Thank you so much for hopping on. I appreciate you, okay? So what is included in income? Your active income. Think about your wages, your salary. If you're working in retail, it could be your sales commissions, or if you are serving tables, if you're working in food services, this would be your tips. or commissions if you're building an online business or you're a salesman or whatever else it may be. So think about your active income is going to be your salary or the wages that you make at your job. What is your take-home pay every 2 weeks? Now, I'm not asking you to drop it in the comments, okay? I'm just giving you some ideas of what number you're going to need to write down, okay? That is your active income. You are actively probably exchanging your hours for that money. Okay. The next part of income is going to be passive income. If you do not have passive income yet, that is okay. But the goal is going to be to generate passive income in some way. So while you are exchanging your time for money over here, you also have income coming in over here. This may be down the road for you, or maybe you're already doing this at some level. So passive income is going to be things like rental properties or Airbnbs, or if you have a digital product that people can just be purchasing over and over and over and over again, and you're not actually having to do any work for it. That is passive income, okay? If you're in the network marketing profession and you are selling trials, that's going to be an active piece of income, okay? So active income versus passive income. Both of those are incomes. If your income is variable, if you have a variable income, will you just drop a yes in the comments below? This means you're probably in network marketing, or you're serving tables, or you are working in a commissioned job. So you're like, I don't really know what to write down for my income, because some months it's $2,000, some months it's $4,000, and some months it's, whatever. How I like to do it to figure out what my active income is I will take the average of the last 3 months, I'll add it all together, divide it by 3, and then that is the baseline number that I use. Okay, if that makes sense, drop me a 1 in the comments below if that applies to you. Okay, hello Alicia, thank you so much for hopping on. Hello Jill, thank you so much for hopping on. Okay, so that is income. Now let's talk to expenses, okay, because it's income minus expenses. Okay, so you should be able to figure out what your net income is after we go through this expenses formula, okay? Think about fixed expenses. Hello, Alex. Hello. Thank you guys so much for hopping on. I appreciate you. Think about fixed expenses. Expenses that do not change for long periods of time. This is going to be your car note. This is going to be your mortgage or your rent. This is going to be your renter's insurance or your homeowner's insurance, your car insurance. Okay, these are things that do not change. They are the same dollar amount every single month. So list out your fixed expenses. And then the next thing is going to be your variable expenses. Okay, fixed and variable is not a need versus a want. Okay, these are still needs. You need to have a house. Okay, you need to have a car, more than likely, unless you live in a place where you can walk everywhere. Okay. But variable income is still a need. It's just a number that changes, okay? So think about your electric bill. This could also be, what else? Like your gas bill every month as well, okay? It's expenses that change and go up or down from month to month. Fixed variable is probably going to be your groceries as well. It's probably not going to be variable. It's going to be around the same amount every single month. Okay, and then the next one is going to be your wants. These are going to be your expenses that are not necessary to live or to make an income from. Okay, this is going to be like your favorite coffee joint. This is going to be your Amazon purchases. This is going to be your Shein or Temu purchases as well. This is going to be anything that you don't need to live or survive. I'm not asking you to cut these out. So it's okay to write them down on a piece of paper, okay? They don't have to be cut out just because they are a want versus a need. But you need to have an awareness around what is a want versus what is a need. So when it comes time to trim the fat, you can immediately go to the want section and start cutting things out that don't actually bring you joy. They don't add value to your life. And maybe you're just buying them out of convenience. You're buying them out of boredom. You're buying them out of an impulse or whatever else it may be, okay? So you need to know what expenses are wants in your life so you can go immediately to this section and trim out the fat when it's time to cut back on expenses. Okay? And then the last one is going to be the whammy section. Okay? The whammy section is going to be like, shenanigans. I didn't see that expense coming. Okay? Maybe you blew a tire. Maybe the refrigerator stops working. Maybe the transmission goes out on your car. Maybe, I don't know. What are some unexpected expenses that you guys have experienced? Okay, Lauren says, calling me out on Amazon purchases. Yeah, girl, I'm here to call you out. Okay. Yeah, some people's water bill is variable. Some people's water bill is fixed. It totally depends on your area. Okay. So what are some whammy, like unexpected expenses that you have experienced in your life? That is going to be your next expense. So maybe your refrigerator stops running, but you're able to get a payment plan on a new refrigerator. So that's going to now be an expense for the next couple of months that was unexpected. But you still can budget it in as an expense. Water heater or furnace, that as well. Okay, having to get a new roof. All these sorts of things that it's like, oh, I didn't even realize that was coming up. Oh, that was unexpected. Yeah, sickness. Maybe you have to take time off of work, so you have to figure out and re-budget. Or you have an unexpected surgery. You have to have your appendix taken out, and oh my gosh, now all of a sudden we have this hospital bill that we have to pay on every single month, okay? Yes, a car wreck is not a fun inconvenience. I'm so sorry. Yes, that happens very often as well, okay? So now we have our income. We're going to subtract out our expenses. That then gives us our net income, okay? All of your income minus all of your expenses. And now it comes down time for the truth. How committed are you to actually changing your finances? Because there's only two ways to do it. Increase your income or decrease your expenses. Sorry, I had an alarm going off, okay? A lot of you are like, oh my gosh, I'm not making enough money. I'm not making enough money. I need to make more money. I need to make more money. Okay, that might be true. But have you actually assessed your expenses to figure out where the hell all your money's going? Why is your money flying out so fast and you have nothing to show for it? This is not to guilt you. This is not to shame you. This is not to make you feel overwhelmed. This is not to make you feel stressed. This is to make you realize you have so much power in the income you already have that you're just giving away. You're giving that power away to the impulse buying. You're giving that power away to Amazon. You're giving that power away to every time you see a coupon, you feel like you have to spend it, okay? Newsflash, when you get a coupon for 20% off, it's not actually a coupon for 20% off. You're now going to go to the store and spend 80% more than what you were originally going to spend before you got the damn coupon. Okay? So let's focus on decreasing expenses first, gaining power over the money that is already flowing freely to us through our current income and putting it to work for us. Gain power over your money and tell your money where to go. Hundreds of dollars is no longer going to Amazon every month. Hundreds of dollars extra is no longer going to go to groceries, buying crap we don't need, that we know is not healthy for us. Hundreds of dollars a month is no longer going to fast food because it doesn't make your body feel good and you're hungry in 20 minutes anyways. Take that power back and tell your money where it's going to go. And then you can focus on increasing your income. Because if you do not change your money habits, you are going to blow through the second, third, and fourth stream of income even faster than you do your main stream of income because your habits didn't change. This is why no matter what level of income people make, and maybe this is you, no matter what level of income they make, they still have the same $0 left in the bank account at the end of the month. They're like, I got a raise and I'm still broke. I got a raise and I still have no money. I got a bonus and the bonus is gone. It's because you didn't change your money habits, and that's where we need to start. That is the root of transforming your finances, is changing your money habits and changing your money mindset. There is plenty of money in the world. Money is just energy. It's just an energetic exchange. increase the level of your vibration around money, your mindset around money, and get control of your money habits, which I will do an entire video on money habits, how to change them, how to switch them, how they have control over your money, and how to take the control back. Okay? But that is the way to change your finances. Figure out your income, subtract your expenses, get your net income, trim the fat on your expenses, get your money habits right, and then you can focus on creating an additional stream of income. Because that second stream of income is going to lose its power if you don't know how to handle the money that you already have flowing freely to you, okay? If y'all could do me a favor, if y'all got some value from this, drop me a 10 in the comments below. I'm going to put the replay up over on Instagram. The replay will, of course, be up on Facebook as well, okay? If you got some value from this, make sure you subscribe, follow along, drop a 10 in the comments below, follow along for more videos. I love y'all. I appreciate you, and we'll catch you guys next time. Bye, guys.